Bear Podcast, episode 450.
It involves showing of more fur.
There's nothing like making a pig bottom squeal than using bacon lube.
Village there full of gay.
Hey, all you bears!
Okay, I just saw this on Facebook today. I think he's closeted. Do you think he's just closeted?
And I got my ass chewed out by everything.
It's Thanksgiving. Gay, the geek and the bizarre.
Be laying on the couch eating bonbons and his junk strap.
Just that I saw it on next to what did I say?
Do some sexting with
You're listening to BearPodcast.com.
He called and then he was freaked out. You're really bitter here.
I am very bitter.
Bitter.
It's been a
Party of
shitty
one
week.
over here.
Bitter party of one right here. It's been a shitty week, let me tell you.
Welcome everyone to Bear Podcast. I am Nard.
And I'm Ray. And it is 2013.
It's 2013. Happy New Year! Woo! Okay.
And we're back.
We are back after a 2-week hiatus, I guess. Not really a hiatus. We're just on vacation for a while. Yeah. So, good day, mates. Good day.
Yeah, somebody got to take a little vacation with it.
I went to Australia. That's right. It was a fun week. So we'll talk about it more later. So before we go on, Happy New Year to all of you. It's 2013. Do you have any resolutions? Do you have any resolutions? No? No more sex for the whole 2013?
Well, that's probably not going to happen anyhow. So, that's
That's not going to happen anyhow.
So.
Okay. There's this thing about from last year, meaning last week.
Uh-huh.
It's about the Best of the Bears. So we won Best of the Bears 2012. Yay! Yes, so special thanks to all of you guys who voted.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
On Facebook. And thanks to the Complete Bear for sponsoring the Best of the Bears 2012.
That's right. They need to come up with like best looking co-host to see if I can win that.
Best looking You'll probably win all of them, I guess.
No, probably not.
No. Okay, so thank you guys for supporting us. And after all these years, we've been doing this for more than 7 years now, I think. Yeah, so.
Yeah, pushing.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so on to our topics for this year. The first things that we're going to talk about is actually, Ray, you went to how was your New Year's Eve?
My New Year's was okay. Nothing big happened. So I was at Mr. Casey's house for New Year's. So I went with Wayne and we had a good time. Casey put on a nice party as always. So him and Chris did a great job. So
okay,
it was all good.
Is it the same place as before?
They
moved.
They moved in that same building like 2 or 3 times. They're on the back of the building now. So
is it bigger than before? Is it the same?
It's a little bit bigger than the apartment they had, but that apartment had the big patio outside. This apartment has a patio, so it's good. It was good. So
okay.
They all got out there and lit up their cigars after New Year's and smoked their first cigar, and then everybody went to bed pretty much. So.
Oh, really? Went to bed with Casey?
No. He
okay.
wishes, but no.
Okay.
No. So did that. That was pretty cool.
Okay. Okay.
So Dave was running around at Patrick and Jody's for their pajama party thing that I didn't get to go to. So.
Oh, okay.
I thought I might actually drink New Year's Eve, so I let Wayne drive. So I didn't go to Jody and Patrick's. I just let Wayne do the driving. We just stayed at Casey's all night. So, and then I didn't even drink except for a shot of champagne at midnight.
So when was your countdown?
I don't know. You were Happy New Year us way before it ever got here. So
I know. I mean, where? At Jody's or at Casey's?
Oh no, we're at Casey's. I didn't go to Jody's in them. So.
Oh, okay.
That's where Dave was.
Dave was there. Yeah, okay. So. Yes. It was
nice. It was good. Mm-hmm. A good time.
Yeah.
It's a good little crew there.
It was really fun. I wish I was there, but I was somewhere else.
You were somewhere else celebrating New Year's, so and you were celebrating New Year's before the rest of us. So. That's
right. We were kind of 17 hours ahead of Texas, I guess. We did it in Sydney. We were my partner and I. We went to Sydney on Christmas Day. Well, we tried. We tried to go.
Yeah. You had a little fiasco there, didn't you?
Yes. So what happened there was we missed our connecting flight because of a 3-hour delay in San Francisco because of rain. Okay, we can't do it.
Because it was raining in San Francisco.
It's raining in San Francisco.
The weather was bad in San Francisco because it was a bad storm.
Yeah, it was a bad storm. We couldn't go. We couldn't fly. So when we landed there at last, the plane already left. Or it was there, but they can't let people in already. They closed the door. And so we stayed. So I got to see my mom in the Bay Area. So visited my mom.
That's good.
Yeah, that's always good.
So how'd she treat your new husband?
My his son-in-law,
Her son-in-law?
her son-in-law.
How did that go? Did she say anything?
Nothing much. Just talked a little bit. She's really quiet. She's really quiet. So she was surprised though. My mom was surprised, and I wish I could have seen some of my other friends who were there, but we were just I think tight. Time was tight, so we just couldn't get anywhere. So we tried to get on the plane on that 26th. So our plane is supposed to be 25th. We missed it. So overnight. So on the 26th, Boxing Day, we tried again that evening.
Yes.
So we were already in the plane, and then they asked us to leave the plane because they had to power down the
because there's engine trouble or something.
No, actually, it's the light from the cockpit. The cockpit doesn't have lights. That's what the flight attendant on the next day told us. So if they don't have lights there, they cannot see the instruments properly. So it's kind of risky.
So it's an airplane malfunction.
It's an airplane malfunction. So they said, okay, we need to power down. Everybody, please leave the plane, and we'll ask you guys to come back. Bring your belongings. 30 minutes later, 1 hour later. And then they kept announcing, we have a 1 hour delay, 2 hour delay. And then later on, they said, I'm sorry, everyone, but we have to cancel the flight. So they canceled our flight again. I mean, we missed the flight again. So we were given hotel rooms, everybody.
So you are on day 2 in the same set of clothes.
Yes, pretty much. Well, Mike was. I was able to wear my. I think we had to buy a few shirts back then. Oh, no, they gave us our bags. Did they? No, they didn't have to. I can't remember. But yeah, we're happy that we're able to get around. So they gave us vouchers. They gave us hotel reservations and the shuttle service. Was fine. So we went back to the city. We tried to go back to the city, but for some other reason, I'll tell you guys later on a future podcast maybe. So we were there again overnight, but this time we didn't get to see my mom. So the next day, okay, so all right, we slept late and everything. At last we were on the plane, and this time
you left.
We left.
Okay.
But the drama doesn't stop.
Oh.
We arrived there saying, I'm sorry everyone, but we don't have a gate because this was not an unscheduled flight.
Yeah.
So, oh no, I thought we left the problems in the US. So later on, okay, but then after 5 minutes, okay, good news everyone, we got an exit for you guys. We got a gate for you guys. So, all right, sweet. So we arrived at Sydney at long last. So that was fun. We spent there a week, and we went to the Darling Harbour to spend the New Year's. The pictures that I posted on Facebook is me and Mike with the fireworks at the back. So at the harbour, which is pretty nice. It's a great experience.
Okay.
So what else we do? We went to the Opera House. We went to the Harbour Bridge. We just crossed the Harbour Bridge, going up.
Yeah.
On the railings of the Harbour Bridge, it's not a good. I don't think we can make it. Mike can't do it. It's very expensive too. I think it's $200 per person, something like that. So just to climb a bridge, no way. So we just crossed. We just walked the free one. We just walked.
Yeah.
We just walked across, and we did pretty much. And food wise, I didn't get to try kangaroo meat. I didn't get to try.
Oh well. So
I didn't get to get a kangaroo burger.
I'm sure Captain Kangaroo would appreciate that.
Yeah, right. But we did eat a lot of Asian food.
Yeah, that's what you said, that y'all went to Australia to eat Asian food. I think that's kind of funny.
Yeah, we went there. We just ate either Chinese or Thai or Vietnamese. Mostly Vietnamese. It's easy. It's easier. And that was good. Or Singaporean. And then when we did get to meet Seamus. Oh, I hanged out with the Seamus from the Bears in the City podcast. So they're very nice guys, very very nice guys. I met up with the Harbour City Bears there. They're a bunch of good guys.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, met a few of them.
Yeah. So,
Clinton and Craig. I got to meet Clinton and Greg also. They're also from the from the.
So let's get to the part where we are on the nude beach.
Oh, the nude beach. Okay. We went to the nude beach 3 times. It was that good.
Nice.
3 times.
3 times.
The first one we went to Watson Bay. I think it was Lady Bay. I can't remember the name, but it was the first nude beach we went to. It's kind of cramped, not too much sand to lie down on, and it was okay. But
How are the nature trails?
the nature trails was in the Obelisk Beach.
Okay.
So we went to the Obelisk Beach. That was fun. There were nature trails. So you can lie down naked reading your Kindle or reading your book. And then you can just go to the stairs, up the steps, and then there's this small pathway to the nature trails.
Nature trails.
Yes, you can jog around
So what
there
kind of
and
nature did you see? Or
some
experience?
bears and some older guys. It was funny when sometimes you get proposed to. They like saying like hey Mike, can I wank you off or something like that.
Wank you off.
They said wank you off. Gonna wank you off. It was funny. It was a fun experience. Just no thanks, no thanks. I'm just here for the nature.
Right. Yeah, I'll believe that, don't you?
While walking in the nude. No, I'm kidding. No. I had to wear trunks. Yeah, you don't want any kind of poison ivy hitting you. Anyway.
Right. Poison ivy.
Yeah. So it's just fun, just being buck naked, just swimming also in the water.
Mm-hmm. No sharks.
No sharks. But we did see some jellyfish though. So
Okay.
like when Mike and I in the water went, look at jellyfish. Better get out of here because
That's right. You're naked.
Yes, you're naked too. Yeah,
You
we're
get
naked.
stung there, that's gonna hurt.
I should call you squishy.
So
We didn't touch it, so we went back to the shore. The water's cold. It's about 57 degrees.
well, it's just summer's just starting over there. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's summer there, but it kind of felt like Houston fall, early fall.
Yeah.
It was kind of cool, and then when during at night it becomes really warm. It's really hot. It reaches about 80 or 80s.
Yeah.
Also. So that's warm. It's warm.
Yeah.
80s and 90s, something like that. It was hot at the beach area, so that was good.
Yeah. Well, you're a little bit closer to Antarctica, so I'm sure the water was a little bit cooler.
Yes, the water's a lot cooler. And I did the experiment, by the way. I in the sink. I filled up the sink, and I poured some fiber powder in it, and then saw the water spin counterclockwise.
Counterclockwise.
It's counterclockwise.
So that is true.
It's true. Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't know. As far as I know, my experiment was right. Mike did the same thing. It was also counterclockwise. So I did mine, and then it was also counterclockwise. So I have to try it in our sink here.
Yeah.
Here
Did
in
you
Texas.
videotape it?
Yeah, I videotaped
Okay.
it. So probably
Okay.
play
So,
it.
so you can stick it on the podcast, so
Yeah, I
I
can
can see
stick
the
it
water
on.
flipping
Yeah, I
back.
gotta stick it in. And
So-
then that's pretty much what we did. Oh, do we do the movies later? I guess.
Yeah, we'll do that later in the
We'll
month.
do that later.
So.
Okay.
Well, wait, I do have some movies to talk about that I went. So, have you seen Les Mis yet?
Yes, I have. We watched it there.
You did.
My God, prices there are expensive.
So how much was it to go see Les Mis there?
It cost about $16 per person
There.
there.
Or $16 per person here.
Yeah. Well, here, how much is it? $10?
No, it's $16 IMAX.
If it's IMAX, but Les Mis is not IMAX there.
Oh, it's not. Oh,
It's
okay.
not IMAX because The Hobbit was still being shown there. That's $31.
Wow.
$31 for an IMAX movie, The Hobbit there in Australia, in Sydney. So we were really surprised. Oh my God, 31. That's
So you had to go see The Hobbit while you're there in IMAX. That's what
Yeah.
you said. Okay.
So we watched it here, right? We watched it here for $16 per person, right? Yeah. It's just twice the price from here. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
So all that export to Australia stuff, taxes, and I'm sure.
I know.
So.
But they have higher wages, so that's okay. I mean, they can.
Oh, they do. Okay.
Okay, so
So what'd you think about Les Mis?
Les Mis. I love the music, but there are a few things that I didn't like about it. Well, a lot of things that I didn't like about it. Russell Crowe.
I don't think anybody liked Russell Crowe in it. So, this is spoiler alert. We're going to talk about the
that's
movie,
right.
so but
Well-
most people have seen this live show, so
Oh yeah.
I hope they have before they go see
Okay.
the movie. Because
Anyway, it's Russell Crowe.
no,
Somebody should have sang for him.
Yeah, sure. So-
It was horrible.
yes,
Oh my God.
everybody I talked to was not pleased with Russell Crowe. I think Anne Hathaway,
She was
as
awesome.
Fontaine was awesome. I think she nailed it as far as I'm concerned.
And-
How do you feel about Hugh Jackman?
Hugh Jackman, in some of the scenes, he's okay. He's good, okay. But one of my favorite songs in the movie was "Bring Him Home." He did not sing that well for me.
Well, see, I think because he has an incredible voice,
He does.
but I think the way they filmed it, where they were filming it and doing it, and they probably did it. So I'm sure it was just
Oh, actually, I saw the trailers how they did it. They filmed it live.
live. So I'm
They
sure
have
that-
microphones on them. It's not.
yeah.
They sang it in a studio and then they lip synced it. No,
Yeah.
they really
saying it. So I
They
think that had
sang
a
it.
lot to do with it. So.
Yeah, that's what. And he's
I was impressed. I mean, I didn't think it was that bad, but I was expecting more from
Yeah.
him, and I guess
he did it well. However, he did not sing it the way every John Valjean sang it.
yeah. Well, I'm sure they changed it up for the movie.
Yeah, I guess they even extended some of the songs. They made more lyrics and stuff like that. I noticed they added more to make the scene a little bit more.
Yeah. So
Understandable.
the main thing I didn't like about the movie is the play's like 3 hours long, or over 3 hours long, I think. It's like a 90-minute. You get 90 minutes, and you get intermission, and you get the last 90 minutes.
Yeah.
And the movie, they cut a lot out to shrink it down. So it was like bam, 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 bam. I mean, there's no breathing room between the scenes. You didn't get a chance for scenery change or anything. It was like bam.
Well, that's the beauty of film.
Yeah. So
You can really
it
compress
wore,
things.
it kind of wore me out about that. But
Yeah.
the Samantha Barks, who played
Eponine.
Eponine, I'll get it, say it right eventually. I thought she was incredible.
She was pretty good.
I thought
she
she
was
was
pretty good
incredible.
as a panther.
I didn't like Cosette.
Eponine. You don't like Cosette?
I didn't like the girl that played her, or Manger, whatever his name was.
Mhm.
So, but I thought it was very good casting. They put Sasha.
Oh, that was funny
Cohen
having Sacha Baron Cohen.
and Helen Bonham Carter as the how do you say the name?
Thénardier.
As that couple, because they're really not singing that much in the movie. Their stuff is more bit funny comedy stuff. So I think
Yeah.
they nailed it on that. I mean,
Yeah.
it was hilarious. I mean, the way they filmed that whole entrance where they're doing that Master of the House
Master of
thing
the House.
was awesome. I loved it.
Yes.
I mean, I wish it could be filmed. I wish they could do that live, but it's not. It's a whole different setup. So
Yeah. And I was surprised. I didn't know that Sacha Baron Cohen will be the one playing Thénardier, and then I was impressed with that. I like that.
So yeah. So if you haven't seen Les Mis, go see it.
Go see it, yeah.
I think it's worth the money to go see. So just remember, you're going to be sitting there for 3 hours. So don't drink too much Pepsi and popcorn, eat Coke and popcorn. So
Okay.
I think I asked you this earlier. I know I've talked about it on the show, but Pillows of the Earth.
You asked me before. I
It's-
heard about it before. Yeah.
It's a group. Pillows of the Earth is a book. It's an English novel. It was written. It's about the early stages of forming the English kingdom and building the church in Kingbridge,
Okay.
and go into that. Well, the guy that played Marius in that,
Oh, he was there.
he was also in Pillows of the Earth.
Ah. Okay.
So he played one of the lead characters in Pillows of the Earth.
But he wasn't singing.
No, he wasn't singing.
He's just
But
an
I
actor.
was very impressed by his acting in that, and then to hear him doing Marius and singing in that. His name is, what was his name? Ooh, I had it right here.
Eddie Redmayne.
Eddie Redmayne. Yes.
Mm.
So anyway, he was in Pillows of the Earth. Well, this last couple weeks, Netflix just sent me an email that World Without End, which is the sequel to Pillows of the Earth, which takes
Oh.
place 200 years later during the reign of Edward III, is out. So I've been watching that. So it's pretty good. So,
Okay.
if y'all watch Pillows of the Earth, the other part's out on Netflix now. Go watch it. It's interesting. I hadn't got all the way through it yet. I stayed up too late last night. I watched 3 episodes back to back. So, but it's pretty good. So go check it out. Another movie I watched while over the break. Do you play Halo? You ever played Halo?
No, I never did.
If you
tried.
play Halo, Halo is one of the few games that I actually tried to play, and
You
I
did?
couldn't.
On an
Yes,
Xbox?
on an Xbox, the original
Okay.
Halo. I played it. I got him out of his sleep chamber and I played about an hour's worth, and then I was done with it because how I'm about video games. But I always kind of liked the whole storyline they had with it, and I didn't realize they'd come out with a bunch of books for Halo.
Oh, they did. Okay. Mm-hmm.
So there's this whole book series that are out for Halo 2. Well, Halo 4 is about ready to get released, and they did webisodes leading up to that. They did this 90-minute movie.
Okay.
So I watched the first 2 episodes online, and then they took them down. So I was like, crap. But then I was reading they took them down because they were getting ready to release the movie on DVD and all that kind of, release it on DVD, so they took it offline so people have to go buy the DVD. Well, it's on Redbox this week. So I went and watched that. It's actually very good. It's about the UNSC cadet Thomas Lasky must conquer his inner fears and join forces with Super Soldier John 117, who is Master Sergeant, to take down a massive fraction of the Covenant. Which this is when the Covenant first kind of comes out and attacks, and so it sets all that up. And if you played all of Halo 3, at the end, what's his name, Master Sergeant or Master Chief, whatever they call him in the game, and the artificial intelligence of the ship is free floating, and you see it free floating around the planet.
Okay.
In the movie, the guy that plays Thomas Lasky, it flashes back to him at the academy that he's at, which is all them being in the academy and trying to live up their parents' expectations. Then it goes forward to the future, where Plow Guy, who plays him, the grown-up adult, the older version of him.
Oh, okay.
And the whole fleet jumps in, and that's because he got the message about there's one survivor from Forward to Dawn, which was the ship, and why the game's called Forward to Dawn. So the movie tied into all this. So if you're a big Halo fan, go watch the movie. It's actually pretty good. I was quite impressed with it. They actually put some money and time and effort into it. So
I'm sure it's the money from the game funded it.
Well, I'm sure. Yeah, I mean, it's my stuff. But I actually sat there. It was so good that I sat there and watched all the back end stuff that they did about making the planet and all this kind of stuff. And it's all filmed around Vancouver.
It's all on Netflix, huh?
Yeah, it's all. Okay. Well, I don't think it's on Netflix. It's at Redbox.
It's in Redbox.
Redbox.
Okay.
So.
Yeah. Well, okay. I should check that out then.
Yeah.
Halo.
So check it out if you're a Halo fan. I thought it was a good movie. I also thought since they made the Halo movie and it got canceled because they kept messing with we're gonna make a Halo movie, and then Microsoft finally pulled the reins back on it and said no, you're not. So they did this, and I thought it was quite impressive.
I thought they used footage for District 9 from Halo or something like that. Didn't they? There's some kind of a footage sharing, something like that. I
don't think so. They might have did something. I don't know, but I don't remember that.
I heard about that.
So, but I know once the movie got canceled, everybody was like kind of bummed out. And then I saw when this came out, I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. So I was impressed with it. So anyway.
Okay, so we're gonna take a break. Before we go on, we're going to show you guys actually a short segment from Sydney.
Okay.
And I actually talked to Seamus. Seamus took us to this restaurant. It's called Harry's. It's actually not a restaurant, but it's actually a Meals on Wheels thing. And
it's a roach coach.
It's like a roach coach, but but it's nice. They serve meat pies, and
would you like some meat pie?
Yeah, some meat pie. So yeah, we'll probably here's our segment with Seamus, and we were by Harry's and we were eating meat pies. So here's the video.
Hey everyone, I am Nard, and joining me today is Seamus. Okay.
Hi guys.
All right. So Seamus is from the Bears in the City podcast here in Sydney. Yes,
I am.
Yes, and right now, I got to meet Craig and Clinton at the Lord's. What is it?
At the Lord Roberts Hotel.
Lord Roberts Hotel. That's right. Mm-hmm.
Did you get to see Dominic this week?
No, I haven't.
No.
I haven't seen Dominic yet. No.
Slack.
Oh, that's right.
I'll get him onto that.
Okay. So it's it's our week. Mike and I are visiting Sydney, and it's great to be to see you at last. And it's and it's not often that Bear Podcast collide.
When Bear Podcast collide.
Yes, that's right.
No.
Okay, so right now, Bears in the City is in. You guys are taking a break right now.
We're on a break. It's not really a break. It's more like we just can't get together to record a podcast because we're all shift workers.
Oh, okay.
and we never seem to be able to get around. But we do have a podcast that's actually ready, but we just have to mix it down and get it out there. But we'll be out there soon.
All right, awesome. Yeah, I hope. We have friends in Houston also. Like, will listen to podcast to Bears in the City also. It's also good. Okay, right now we are in what's this place again?
This is Woolloomooloo.
Woolloomooloo. Okay.
Woolloomooloo.
Woolloomooloo. And there's a right behind this camera right now is some naval boats, or this is the naval part of
This is called Garden Island.
Garden Island.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And beside here is actually the meat pie that we've been talking about it since last Sunday.
That's right.
And I've always wanted to try it. And you mentioned it, so we wanted to try it. So, okay, tell us about this meat pie place.
Okay, this is Harry's Cafe de Wheels,
Okay.
and Harry's Cafe de Wheels is it's a bit like the hot dog shacks and caravans that you've got in America. But it serves meat pies, so they're mince in gravy and then in pastry, and it serves a pie, and then on top of that mashed potato, and then a mushy peas on top of that, and then they make a well, and they put gravy in the top of that, and then they just serve it to you like that.
It's really amazing. You guys should try it. I mean, it's the first time I've tried it, so I got to try it. So yeah. Shane was kind enough to tour us around here. There's one area we haven't checked out, so it's a good thing we got to tour this area.
You've been to beaches, and you've been to...
Oh, that's right. We went...
Yeah.
Okay, so we went to... what is it? The first one was Lady Jane. And then we went to the Obelisk. That was my favorite. That's my favorite. And...
That's my favorite.
Who's favorite too?
I like it better than Lady Jane.
So we went there, and then, of course, clothing optional. We would walk around there, and then, just walking around just with shades. That's it. You walk around.
Which is what you do.
Yeah, it's what you do. Yeah, you don't want your eyes to be blind for the sun. But it's good that you also have the natural trails. What do you guys call it? The maze.
Yeah, I like that. Nature trails.
Nature trails.
Yeah. So no, basically, were there naked men wandering around up there?
Not up there. Yes, actually yes.
There were. Yeah.
But
I wonder what they were doing.
I think they were just having fun. Okay, they were just enjoying the nature.
Yeah.
So we were there, and of course it's for men and women, of course, and there were even children there.
Yeah.
I saw some children.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it's okay for for children to be in the nude area. It's okay.
Yes.
That's no problem.
No. It's not an adult nude area. It's it's all ages. It's
all ages.
Anyone can be clothing optional.
Yeah.
And it's legal.
It's legal.
It's legal.
Yeah.
It's you can't be charged with being naked. You can be charged with lewd conduct.
Yes.
Up in the nature trails. But you can't be charged with being naked on the beach. It's actually a gazetted nude beach.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were there, and I would think we're coming back. We're coming back tomorrow, actually, after a few trips, and Mike and I have a place to go to, and then around 11 o'clock, around noon, we'll be there. We'll check out the obelisk again.
Oh, good.
Yeah. And did you ever get to the obelisk? We went. You have to go through the nature trail to get to the obelisk.
I've walked to the obelisk. Yeah. And then I got lost coming back. No, really, honestly, I got very lost, and it was very close to. It was winter, and it was getting dark at about 5 o'clock at night, and I was getting worried that I'd get stuck. So the friends that I was with, I got them to call me, like yell to me, and I just charged through the bush as fast as I could.
Oh God, that's scary. Yeah. You know what would have been awkward if you're lost there and you're naked, or something like that.
And then you end up in the wrong spot.
And then that's right.
you come out because there's a naval base just there.
Oh no! You don't want to.
So there you come out naked and you're surrounded by naval men.
Yes, that's not a good idea. That's not a good.
Well, it could be some ideas, some people's fantasy.
Okay. All right. So, a tourist coming from USA, wherever from the world, visiting you, what is the first thing you would recommend?
First thing in Sydney?
Sydney.
The first thing that everyone wants to see, they want to see the Opera House and the Harbour Bridge.
All right, we did that.
So they do that. Often they want to go to see the beaches. And so there's the nude beaches, but there's also the other beaches, and everyone knows Bondi. Some people know Manly Beach.
Mhm.
I suggest people take ferry rides around because the harbour is quite spectacular.
Yes, it is actually.
And it's remarkably cheap to get a weekly ticket and just ride around on the ferries all week. I like going up the mountains.
okay.
The Blue Mountains is well worth a sort of a day or two.
Mhm.
And it's nice to stay up there, particularly in winter.
Okay.
But then there's also the nightlife here in Sydney.
Oh, yes,
as
that's
well,
right.
and the Bears are worth coming along to. I like the Sunday afternoons. There's a Sunday afternoon beer bust.
Yeah, that's when I got to meet you guys.
That's right.
Yes, that's right. I was,
That's
I was a little shy. So
You
saying
were a
hi.
bit shy. You were sort of sitting there and then
I
came
was
over.
just sitting-
Are you Seamus? And I
Are you
said,
Seamus?
oh, shit, it's Nard.
What Mike was shy too, so I was shy. I needed to drink a little, so
Yeah, liquid courage.
liquid courage. That's right. Okay, so one last thing. So,
Yeah.
what's gonna be your it's 2013?
Yes.
What is your plan for this year? I mean, any trips, any
God,
vacations?
okay. I have no idea what I'm going to be doing at the moment.
Really?
I'm currently between jobs.
Oh, you are okay.
Yeah, no.
Oh, so that's why you can meet us here.
That's right. That's
And you
why.
can
That's
meet
why
us.
I'm hanging around.
You're hanging around. Okay.
No, I will probably. I've sort of started working off in the country regularly, so
Okay.
I'm doing treks between country towns and Sydney. I'm based in Sydney, so
Okay.
it just means a lot of flying on Qantas.
Oh,
Yeah, but I
flying.
like that.
I guess I
That's
guess it is.
fine. Yeah.
That's a good job. Well, anyway, so thank you, Seamus, for being in the show. At last, I got to meet you, and
Thank you.
yeah. So, guys, check out the Bears in the City. That's .com.au.
bearsinthecity.com.au.
That's
yes.
right. Yes.
Yeah.
And watch out for the next show coming up.
That's
soon.
right.
And is it Dominic? Dominic should be doing
Dominic will be editing it when
it.
I.
Dominic, finish it up. Come on. Okay. All right. See you guys.
Yeah. No. Happy New Year, guys.
Happy
as
New
well.
Year.
So you really love some meat pie, huh?
Yep, it's a meat pie. Thank you, Seamus, for the meat pie experience. Yes. So it's actually we were driven. He picked us up at the hotel, and we drove around, and we went to Woolloomooloo, and that's where he showed us where to eat meat pies, and then after that we went to Bondi Beach after eating meat pies. So, yeah. So in between there we wanted to record since we were there by the naval base, not naval base, but there were ships there
Okay.
in front of us actually. Yeah, it was pretty good. So thank you, Seamus. Thank you, Seamus, for treating us, and it's great to see you. They're really great guys. Seamus has also introduced me to something geeky, but I'll probably talk about that in a future episode.
Okay.
And he it's actually an Android app. He was letting me play with it, so it was so.
Blasphemy.
Blasphemy Android app.
Blasphemy.
Well, I'm hoping they can have it in
Apple.
app for the Apple for
So-
Apple's iOS.
So I think we owe congratulations to somebody else that's a friend of ours that's been on the podcast before.
Yes, that's right. So congratulations to Jeff Rock
Yay,
Cub.
Jeff.
Woohoo. Yeah, he won the best bear artist in the Best of the Bears 2012.
Yeah. He won the best bare bottom.
Yes,
I mean, artist. Sorry. Artist. Sorry.
Best bottom artist. Best artist bear. So congratulations also to the Harbour City Bears. And I actually bought a book from one of the gay bookstores there.
Uh-huh.
An art bookstore, not not that
Yeah, we know what
sleazy
kind of bookstore.
bookstore.
Right
okay?
after they left the nude beach and the nature trails, they went to the
Bookstore.
non-adult bookstore.
Right. Well, it's one of those. How do you describe it? It's a library, not library, but it's like the Borders for gays, something like
Okay.
that. Yeah. So,
Yeah, most of those have closed in the U.S., so we don't have those.
yeah, we used to have Lobos.
We used to have them, but they
Used to
all
have
closed
Lobos
'cause
back then.
everybody buys everything electronically now, and
Yeah.
everybody goes to Starbucks, and I go to the independent
So-
coffee houses.
We went there. They actually have a history of Harbour City Bears book, and I got one of those, and it's I want to read it. I haven't read it yet.
Yeah.
So anyway, so congratulations to the to the Harbour City
the,
Bears.
Yeah, the Houston Harbor Bears. Yeah.
Houston Harbour City Bears for winning the best organization category of Best of the Bears 2012. So I attended one of their. So we arrived. When did we arrive? We arrived Saturday, and then the next day, Sunday, they had a bear gathering at one of the hotels there, Lord something hotel, forgot. But we went there, and then I was quiet. Then they were in a table, and then there I saw Seamus, I saw Craig, I saw Clinton, and then I said hi, and then I said hi to them, and then said, "Hey, I'm hi, but hi, Are you Seamus? Craig, yeah, we are, yeah. Hi, I'm Nard." And then, so yeah, it's like we've been hearing each other, but we never met each other in person. So
Well, that's cool.
it's pretty cool. Yeah.
One day I'll like to go to Australia.
One of these days. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, thank you. Shout out to the Bears in the City guys, and very soon they're gonna. Dominic has to post one of the shows, so
Yeah.
I'll take care of that.
Well, that's cool. While you were gone, I actually went shopping on New Year's Eve.
Okay. For
That's it.
me?
No,
Okay.
you got your shopping. It's there and hanging up back there.
Oh,
so
that's
you
right,
got all
okay.
you get for Christmas, buddy, and your birthday.
Okay.
Oh yeah, somebody's a year older,
That's right.
so we got to give him his birthday spanking before the end of the show.
Oh God.
So, but while I was out, and I hadn't gone to really any department stores over Christmas. I tried to stay out of them.
Yeah.
Because I bought stuff like that for you, or ordered stuff, or did cool stuff like getting foot certificates for foot massages for people.
Mm-hmm.
Had I gone to Macy's firsthand before Christmas, nobody would have got anything, because while I was there, I found the Star Wars jackets from Mark
okay.
Echo. So, and there they are. That's the Wookiee jacket. This came through. My friend that was with me was modeling for us. But there's R2D2. There's a Stormtrooper. There's a TIE fighter pilot. A X-wing fighter pilot jacket, and they're all, of course, $200 a piece. So,
Wow.
but the Wookiee one was nice. I mean, it was very nice. So
It's really, you can really recognize that it is a Wookiee.
yeah, because I was walking through and I was like, that looks like Chewbacca.
Wait, I think Devin has one. Either Devin or Jeff.
Yeah. So
Devin from Chicago.
Devin might have one.
I
so.
think Devin has one.
Yeah.
I think he has one.
So, but I was looking and I was like, oh man. Of course, I didn't have any extra larges. So, but I didn't have $200 to blow either. So, but it still would have been cool. So, but I said, maybe I should get him a Chewbacca jacket, and then he can lay in his tauntaun sleeping bag.
Don't you think it's the wrong character inside a tauntaun? It should be a Jedi.
Well, you could see, then you could take a picture of sticking your head out and be like eating sausages or something.
Oh, okay.
So, but anyway, I thought those were pretty cool. If you haven't seen them, go check them out. Macy's had them, or the Macy's here in town had them at the gallery.
Okay.
Down in,
I think we posted this one. Yeah.
yeah,
These ones.
yeah. That's the
Yeah.
what you call it, engineer.
If you guys are watching,
That's the R2D2.
yeah. If you guys are watching, you can see the video here.
Yeah.
Well, the pictures.
Yeah.
Oh, kangaroo meat, kangaroo jerky.
No kangaroo.
Are you sure you don't want to
I'm
taste
positive.
some?
I'm positive.
No kangaroo.
No kangaroos. But we can go into the gay, the geek, and the bizarre.
Okay, all right. Let's go to the geek, and the bizarre. Okay, so the first one, gay. I'll go for gay. Okay.
Okay.
So this is sports gay.
Sports gay.
Scott Norton, gay professional bowler, kisses husband Craig Woodward in ESPN broadcast. So ESPN set a new precedent over the weekend by airing what may be the first professionally shot footage of an openly gay athlete kissing his husband after a victory. As Outsports is reporting, professional bowler Scott Norton smooched his husband Craig Woodward after winning the 2012 PBA Chameleon Championship in Las Vegas. So, though the event was held in November, ESPN did not air the footage until December 30th. During the telecast, ESPN's announcers referred to Woodward as Norton's husband or spouse. Outsports also pointed out. And Norton tied the knot with Woodward, a United Healthcare executive. Why didn't you have to say that?
Yeah.
United Healthcare executive. In October 2011. I wonder where, though. The 30-year-old bowler came out to friends and family as a teenager. So though he didn't address his sexuality publicly until last year, the Windy City Times reports. It is extremely important for me to come out to show other gay athletes, both current and future, that it is important to come out to show that we are just like everyone else. Like boxers. There's a boxer in Mexico, right?
No. I thought that was a Filipino gay boxer.
No, there's not a Filipino gay boxer.
Why not?
As far as
I thought all Filipinos were gay.
No, right. Thank you, Ray.
So.
He said, so everyone else, he said in a statement, at the time, it's important to show people that being gay has nothing to do with one's ability to do anything as a man. Least of all, compete at the highest level of sports. Like softball.
Yep.
Yeah, softball. Weightlifting.
Hopefully after the Houston Texas wins the Super Bowl next week, or in 2 weeks, some of them athletes will come out.
Yep. Like, remember, we had one in, I think back in 2009 or 2008, Christmas, our last episode of that year. Can't remember which year, but we had John Hudson. He was a power lifter, and he would beat all these straight people on
with whips and chains.
Well, not that, not that guy. On these weightlifting competitions, and he was just he's just awesome. We
need to have him back on, see what he's been up to.
Yeah, that's right. Next time, we should have him. We should go to a gym where he is and film him lift something and
He can
show us his guns.
He can bench press you.
Yeah, he can. We could introduce the show.
Sure.
Bench pressing me.
Nard, yeah.
So. All right.
Okay.
So Ray, what's
all right?
Oh, this is yours.
I
Definitely
found
yours.
this one and I almost wet myself with glee as I found this one. So
Okay, it is the geek.
this is our geek. Engineer plans to build a real-life version of the Starship Enterprise within 20 years. Trekkies, brace yourselves. This might just be the best news you've heard. A systems engineer who purportedly works for a Fortune 500 company has revealed realistic plans to build the Starship Enterprise within 20 years, reports Universe Today. The detailed plans not only include meticulous blueprints on how to build it, as well as specs about the ship's first series of missions, but they also showcase a plan to get the project funded as a part of NASA's budget. You can view the designs by visiting buildtheenterprise.org, and they actually have a kind of cool little website. So why should we build the Enterprise other than to satisfy the unrealized dreams of Trekkies everywhere? Well, the intention isn't just to build a model of the Enterprise. This would be a fully functioning starship that would perform practical missions throughout the solar system. For example, it would be a research vessel for visiting other planets. So, and we'll put the link up, and they have some great pictures and notes and stuff on there.
Do you think it's possible? Everybody would still be wearing astronaut suits inside, although the ship may look like a starship, maybe.
Well, they'd be wearing astronaut suits.
Well, we haven't even invented artificial gravity. You can simulate it by spinning the whole ship. I guess.
If you go look at the blueprints, they got theoretical things that people are working on that hopefully within the next 2 years I'll have that worked out.
Okay.
So, the biggest thing that they got to work out, gravity, like I said, is propulsion to make it go fast enough to get there in a reasonable amount of time. So that's what's really gonna make it all work and happen is breaking the light barrier or figure out how to jump. Either warp or jump or create wormholes, whichever three theories you want to go by. I mean,
because how does the warp drive? That's why it's called warp. It warps space.
It warps space, and it kind of like puts
kind of
you
in
a bubble around you. Kind of, if I remember my Star Trek stuff here, it kind of drops you out of our space-time continuum, and it puts you kind of in between something, which is why you can go faster.
It's like
which is why they have to watch how it's used because in some of the episodes the warp drives were ripping up black hole, tearing space apart.
Yeah, that's right. Because you tear you fold space.
Yeah.
So you instead of traveling really fast, you pretty much fold space. But
it doesn't really fold. I mean,
I don't know.
It warps it. I mean,
it warps it.
It warps it. So, and then
and then
like if you do Battlestar Galactica, then you do jump, which is theoretically. You're at position A, and here's position B, and you jump you jump here and go there instantaneously.
What do you think
And then there's the whole wormhole thing.
between the two? Which one is more feasible?
I
think the Battlestar Galactica one is.
I
more
think
feasible.
the Battlestar Galactica one's probably more feasible. It's either going to be that or the wormhole, where they can figure out how to form wormholes, or there's that theory that wormholes already exist, predestined, and they have to figure out how to get in them and stuff. So,
Okay, so do you think that if you travel through through a wormhole, how do you compensate for the gravimetric shear?
I'm sure somebody will figure it out. Somebody a lot smarter than me.
Oh my god, we're all geeking
But
out.
I just hope in 20 years, when I'm 44, that you're not going to comment on that. You just let that. That I will actually be able to see the real Enterprise build.
Okay.
So.
Well, actually, there is an answer to that. You remodulate the shields. So
Yes, I know.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
We're geeking out. I'm just inventing. Actually, that was a legitimate question
Same.
by a geek to a mathematician. He asked him, what if, I think it was an astronomer or something, or, he asked him, he's a mathematician, a physicist, something like that. He asked him the same question. What if a wormhole really exists? You can go through it, true, but the gravity is so strong that it would crush you. And then the guy was asking, who's a Trekkie, but what if you remodulate your shields? Yeah, remodulate your shields, right?
Sir.
Okay.
And I meant to watch the video before we talk about this one. We can watch it afterward. We'll post it so y'all can look at the video
All
too.
right. Okay.
So I'll let you take this one. The
All
bizarre.
right. Let's do the bizarre. What bizarre did you? Okay. It's kind of gay also. What kind of gay? Ex-gay porn star claims gay sex anally births the devil.
No, that's bizarre. See, that's not gay. That's just bizarre.
It's just bizarre. Okay. Is he an ex-gay? He's now straight, but he's a porn star. But he's an ex-porn star. That is gay.
Ex-gay porn star.
Ex-gay. Okay. All right.
So.
Okay. So thank God for YouTube giving a forum to whack jobs like Joseph Sciambra. Sciambra. I don't know how to pronounce it. The self-proclaimed former gay porn star donned his holiest sweater vest to declare that Satan loves anal sex so much so that it's basically the cradle of his existence.
So instead of witches having that third nipple that Satan was supposed to be suckling from, he was doing them up the ass the whole time.
That's right. So this coming from a man who claims he had to have his sphincters almost stitched shut. How is he going to poop? God, that's going to be hard. Presumably to keep the devil from escaping.
I think he had them stitched shut because he'd been...
Yes, been wide. People have been clapping inside. So Sciambra and more of his teachings can be found at his blog. And we're not going to link to it. Maybe we could link to it.
Well, we can show the link up so you can watch the video. There's the YouTube video on there. Link.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So they can go watch him talk crazy.
So there's his teachings can be found in this blog. How Our Lord Jesus Christ Saved Me from Homosexuality, Pornography, and the Occult. Catch you right?
Yeah. So.
Catchy, right? Okay. So yeah, it's interesting. Like, where do you get these stories? My God.
So that popped up on
In QWERTY? What is this?
yeah, that popped up on Facebook.
On Facebook? Okay, so
then I found it and I was like, oh Lord, because he looks like some gay little Christian blonde head boy on YouTube, and I'm just like, oh no.
Oh no.
So she's the big old hot mess.
Uh-huh.
With her anal being stitched shut so Satan can't escape.
That's right. But anyway, okay. So it's the start of the year for us.
We're starting
the year. And very soon we're gonna have our anniversary also with Bear Radio Network. I think we started January 18, many years ago, about 6 years ago, I think. Mm-hmm. So I have to check my numbers. But yeah, we've been with the Bay Radio. So we'll talk about it more in a future episode when the date comes. And what else is going on this week? What else is going on this week? Just
recovering from the
holidays. Yep. So we've spent so much. We're broke.
Yes, very broke.
Forget about traveling anywhere.
That's right.
Yeah. So
I don't plan to travel anywhere except for TBRU.
Yeah, TBRU. Yeah, we plan to go there. And yeah, that's pretty much what the biggest is coming March. I hope we can go because Mike wants to go somewhere, but I don't know if we can afford it. So we'll see. But anyway, shout out to Brad.
Hey,
Brad is the
Who is this? Who's
newsletter. Oh, this is Clinton and Seamus.
Okay.
Yeah. So Brad is the newsletter editor of Bears. Harbour City Bears. It's hard to say.
Okay.
Harbour City Bears. And this is Johnny Baston. Yeah, Johnny. He's from. We met up at the Oxford bar. It's an Oxford hotel. There's a bar beside it. So, yeah, we got to meet there. And yeah, so shout out Johnny. It's good to meet you at last. We had him in the show many years ago. Remember we Skyped with someone.
Oh, that's
in
right.
Australia many years ago.
Yes.
That was him.
Yes. Oh, when I saw the picture earlier, I was like, he looks familiar, and I just thought about that. That's right.
That's right. So yeah, that's why. Yeah, I remember him, and I've been messaging him. Hey, we'll be at the Oxford. We'll be in Sydney this coming weekend. So we met up at the Oxford. He's a very nice guy. And shout out to Joe and Dan. I actually met them there also at the Oxford. Johnny introduced us. So yeah, shout out Joe and Dan. So I think he has a website. He has a project himself. Joe does. So if you watch this episode, just message me, okay? Or I'll contact you through Johnny. All right. So Happy New Year, eh?
Happy New Year.
My gosh. Any resolutions? No.
No.
Really? No.
I want to give a shout out to a long-term friend of the Houston Bears, Wilton Tran, who passed this week.
Oh, Wilton.
Yep, his funeral will be this weekend. Well, his memorial service will be this weekend at MCC at 3:30. If any of y'all knew him, listeners knew him. So, but he was one of the founding members of Houston area Bears. So he passed suddenly at a funeral.
At a funeral.
At a funeral, he passed. Yeah.
Oh.
So this week. So. But it was,
sad.
It was sad but I was glad I got to see him at the Christmas party. He, was in good spirits. He was happy. So, at least he didn't suffer. At least it happened. It was just like that, and he's gone. So that's the way I hope to go. So.
Okay. Wow. Really sad. I know Wilton.
Yeah. And David, our prayers are with you. So I know it's been tough on you. So.
Yes, I know David. Yeah, because his partner passed years ago too,
Yeah.
right?
Well, him and Wilton were originally partners.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And he's been with Wilton 20-something years now, so.
And then with then with Ron.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and then after him, we're split up. They still live together, but Ron moved in with them, and they just always been a group, so it was always a group, so.
Yeah, I remember those pool parties because I remember when it was 2005. When I last saw them together, and Mike was here, and it was during Katrina.
Yeah.
It was a kind of memorable pool party for us.
Yeah. So.
And I think I was just starting the podcast back then.
Mm-hmm.
It was August. Yeah, it was August back then. So I was recording from the pool party.
Yeah.
Wow, I have to go back to that.
Yeah.
It's been many years. Anyway, guys, so hope you guys enjoyed this first episode of the year.
Yeah.
And we have a lot of hits on the flashback episode, which was with our interview with
Buck Ramsey.
With Buck Ramsey.
I figured
Oh my
it would be,
god!
yeah. I figured
Oh my god! So many people were
so.
watching that. Yeah. So thank you guys for watching, and maybe we should have him in the show next time.
Yeah, we should get him on the show.
Yep.
Find out what's going on with him.
Yep. He's now on Twitter and he's posting stuff
Oh.
with a different name. So.
Oh, okay.
email us if you want to know what it is on Twitter. So email us, show@bearpodcast.com.
Or give us a call at 206-222-2327. That's 206-22-BEAR. Give us a call and leave us a message, and we'll play the voicemail on the show.
Yes.
Please call us.
Yes,
Since
call
you didn't
us.
send us money for Christmas.
Be the first.
Or gift cards, or
Yeah.
have you checked the mailbox yet?
I haven't checked for the past
Oh,
week.
so if y'all did, I'm sorry. If you didn't, damn.
I haven't checked the mailbox yet since I was up. Subscribe by iTunes, Vimeo, and YouTube, and follow us on Facebook and Twitter. And go to the official website at BearPodcast.com. And thank you everyone. And we hope to hear from you. Just give us comments when you get the chance. And So okay. So goodbye, mates. Goodbye, mates. Oh my god.
Adios.
Well, okay, so thank you everyone for watching and or listening. And we'll catch you guys on the next episode of Bear Podcast. Many moves and many hugs.
Woof, what a bear.
Podcast your ass.
Woof, what a bear. Water Bear.
Podcast your ass.
Wolf Water Bear. Wolf Water Bear.
Podcast your ass.
Wolf Water Bear.
Huh? Testing. All right, we're ready. Ooh, wolf.
Friend's weird.
Gross.
All right. So what do we do? Oh,
Oh, it's hot.
is it? We're just gonna wing it, right? You guys wing it too, right? Don't you? Right?
Oh, completely.